Hey everyone! Welcome to the Bold and Beautiful 24. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Luna's real redemption story. Secret survival and Li's love change everything? You ever have one of those moments where you stop and ask yourself, how did we even get here? That's what this whole situation with Luna Nozawa feels like. 1 minute, she was spiraling out of control, and the next, well, it turns out, her story might not be over yet. Not by a long shot. Now, I know the Bold and the Beautiful has had its fair share of redemption arcs, fake deaths, family drama, and shocking comebacks, but this one? This one's got a little bit of everything. And honestly, it's making a lot of us wonder if this is finally Luna's true shot at redemption. Is this her real second chance? The one that sticks? Let's rewind a bit though, because to understand how we got here, you've got to remember how dark things had gotten for Luna. After everything that happened, Luna ended up in prison. It wasn't just any ordinary arrest, it felt like the end of the road for her. She was scared, alone, and barely holding it together behind bars. It didn't take long before trouble found her inside, and when she got attacked, it really seemed like she wasn't going to survive. But then, of all people, Bill Spencer stepped in. That's right, Bill, the tough-as-nails media mogul, decided to be Luna's hero. I know what you're thinking, Bill. Really? But yep, he showed up like a knight in shining armor, determined to give Luna a second chance when no one else would. He managed to get her out of that awful situation and pushed for house arrest instead. It wasn't easy, but eventually, he even pulled enough strings to get her a pardon. Just like that, Luna was free. Back on the outside. Free to start over. And for a while, it looked like she might actually do it, get her life on track. But sometimes, freedom can be its own kind of trap. With the whole world open to her again, Luna didn't choose the high road. She slipped, hard. Went off the rails. All that hope. All that progress. It vanished. A lot of people gave up on her then. Honestly, I don't blame them. It looked like she didn't want to be saved. But someone unexpected decided to look a little deeper, Li Finnegan. Now, Li isn't known for being soft. Compassion isn't usually her default setting. She's a woman who's worked hard, built a career, and doesn't suffer fools lightly. But something about Luna struck a chord with her. And it's not because she's blind to Luna's flaws, it's because she sees where those flaws come from. See, Li can't stand Poppy Nozawa, Luna's mother. She's said it before, she thinks Poppy is reckless and selfish. And Li knows that when a girl grows up with a mother like that, it changes you. It shapes you in all the wrong ways. So in Luna, Li sees a victim, someone who never got a fair shot at a normal life. She's remembering the sweet little girl Luna used to be. Back when there was still light in her eyes and hope in her voice. Li believes that part of Luna is still in there, buried under all the pain and poor choices. And she's determined to reach her. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Because according to the official story, Luna died during recovery. But anyone who knows this show knows that when something happens off-screen, well, it probably didn't happen the way they said it did. Turns out, Luna didn't die. She's alive. And you can thank Li for that. Yep, Li whisked Luna away, faked her death, and hid her. If you're getting déjà vu, that's because Li's done something like this before. Remember when she kept Finn hidden after he was presumed dead? This woman knows how to disappear someone. And now she's doing it again. You've got to hand it to her. Li's risking everything for a girl she once barely tolerated. But something's shifted. Maybe she sees the reflection of Finn in Luna. Maybe she just wants to right a wrong. Whatever the reason, she's putting it all on the line to give Luna another chance. And Luna, she might finally be starting to understand what it means to be truly loved. Not for what she can offer. Not for being useful. Just loved. For who she is. Even the broken parts. It's a kind of love she's never had before. Not from her mother, not from anyone. And it might just be the thing that saves her. But there's still a question hanging in the air. Is Luna really redeemable? Because if she's not, if she's truly as lost as some people think, then Li's making a huge mistake. One that could cost her everything. Now, while all this is happening behind closed doors, there's even more chaos unfolding elsewhere. Liam Spencer has gone missing, and Steffy Forrester and Hope Logan are losing their minds trying to find him. It all happens during the week of July 14th to July 18th, and let me tell you, emotions are running high. People are grieving Luna's death. Sheila Sharp and John Finnegan both wish things could have turned out differently for her. They're haunted by what could have been. But something about Li's behavior is off. She's not grieving like the others. Instead, she's saying strange, cryptic things and defending Luna when no one else will. That's because she knows the truth. She knows Luna is alive. Meanwhile, Grace Buckingham is being pulled in for another emergency surgery. This time, for Liam. He's been through so much already, but he's not out of the woods yet. Finn and Bridget Forrester are doing what they can, and they spend some time marveling at Liam's strength. The guy's been a fighter through and through. After the surgery, Liam makes it through. He survives. But that's when Bill does something no one expects. He steals Liam. Literally takes him from a hospital while he's unconscious. Now, I know Bill's done some wild things over the years, but this takes the cake. Hope and Steffy are beside themselves when they realize Liam is gone. Panic sets in, and questions start flying. Where did he go? Who took him? Why? Eventually, all signs will point to Bill. The guy isn't exactly subtle. Why would he do this? Well, there's talk of an inoperable brain tumor. Bill might have gotten word and decided he wasn't going to let his son go out like that. Maybe he found some kind of experimental treatment, something that offers hope where there was none. And when Bill gets an idea in his head, there's no stopping him. In the middle of all this, Ridge Forrester is dealing with his own drama, but for once, it's good drama. Brooke and Taylor have decided to come together in support of Liam, and Ridge couldn't be happier. There's even talk of wedding planning, and Nick Marone re-enters the picture. He wants to take Brooke on a romantic getaway to Italy, Capri, Naples, the works. It's not just for fun, either. There's some Forrester business on the table, and Nick is using it as a way to pull Brooke closer. Naturally, Ridge isn't thrilled. That old jealousy starts bubbling up, just as Nick and Brooke start making real plans. But back to Luna. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to see her slowly start to recover. She's alive. Healing. And when she wakes up, Li is there, ready to tell her the truth. She faked Luna's death. She did it to protect her. To keep her from going back to prison. And to save her from Poppy, the woman Li still blames for Luna's downfall. It's a lot to take in. Luna's going to have to decide what she wants to do with this second chance. Because there's no going back now. And if all that weren't enough, there's another twist coming. Steffy might decide to let Sheila back into Finn's life. I know. It sounds crazy. But Sheila did take a bullet trying to save Steffy. She lost a toe in the process. And if she hadn't acted when she did, Luna might have pulled the trigger on Steffy. Sheila dove for the gun. She made the difference. And even though she's made a million mistakes before, this one act of courage might finally earn her a tiny bit of grace. Maybe, just maybe, Steffy will open the door, just a little, and let Finn decide if he wants a relationship with his birth mom. Sheila might not get a hug and a warm welcome, but she might get lunch at Il Giardino. And for her, that's a start. So, is Luna really on the road to redemption this time? Is this the moment where everything changes for her? For real? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, between Li's love, Luna's survival, and the chaos unfolding all around them, the next chapter in the story is going to be unforgettable.